Whatever shall we do next? One never knows.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode. This is the kind of cliffhanger I love. To review, really quick, there is a necromantic burst from the Death Siphon on the table, doing 18 points of necrotic damage to the party. Now, Dubsy has already been down and revived. He's at wounded 1, and after this burst wiped him out, he's down to dying 2. Cognul, our dwarf, is in the exact same boat. I mean, he literally ended up at dying 2 next to Dubsy's unconscious body. Not dead yet, but looking in rough shape. Eric, playing his half-orc Magus, had 13 hit points, takes 18 and is down to dying 1. Matt Spiegler wasn't present. The mighty Kraga was off in town. Would he make it back in time? I mean, I don't necessarily have to drop him out of the sky. Maybe it took him hours to come back here. Maybe something will come and collect these guys. Maybe we should start, do Matt blind in the maze, left turn, right turn, which way do you go? And he has to figure out his way back down here. But we didn't have Troy last session. We have Troy this session. So Kennro, to start things off, let's get a little battle music going. To end this terrible, terrible suspense, I need a reflex save where a crit success is the only thing, and that would be a 31. The DC is 21. Crit success, no damage. A success, you still take 2d6. The failure that everybody had, 4d6. Corey, barely missing a crit fail by 1 point at 12 instead of 11. Kennro, if there is a prayer on your lips or a hero point in your
I got a hero point and I got a roll to go, so I need it's a reflex, you said?
A reflex.
Oh, I only have a +5, so there's no way I'm getting a crit. Single roll. Nat 20. Is that good? Did I do good?
Spiegler, if you please.
Nat 20, let's go.
There you go. I'd lost the sample for that, so I need Spiegler to do it all the time now.
He's better anyways.
Yeah, the natural.
Oh, that's a natural 20 for a 25.
Well, considering the DC is 21, that's a crit success. No, yes it is, because it's a nat 20. So you actually did the one thing you said you wouldn't do. You actually take absolutely no damage. I'm just going to hang up those obviously unlucky headphones and put my earpiece back in, and maybe my earpiece of death will help me kill you all. Well, that was anticlimactic right out of the gate. Nat 20. Oh crap.
What do you mean? That's an epic climax. Way to go.
Epic. Yes. Bravo,
Calistria. I live another day.
I'm picturing like a scene from like an anime when one of the characters he dives into the air, but as he's diving, he's in a sexy pose with his lips pursed.
It was like the one time I asked for. It does the Magnum from Zoolander too.
Who's deal?
He I don't hear any Callisto prayer. If you'd done some Callisto prayer and then rolled a nat 20, that would have been something. But I gave you a chance, and no, sorry. Blind's busy.
He wouldn't have known. The creature blew up. He didn't have a chance to ring a prayer. Only after.
The leather bodysuit and red mouthball protects you from the necrotic blast.
Exactly. None got in my mouth because I had a ball gag in.
No damage. Okay. So continuing down the rounds, because it ain't over yet, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the thing. He's got 3 patients. And if we take the round back to the top, I need a flat check to stabilize from Dubsy on Dubsy's turn before we get back around to Kennro. Dubsy, you're dying 2.
All right, let's go for it. Ooh, a 5.
That is a fail. You are at dying 3. Time to pull out those. Oh, does he have any hero points left? I don't know. And now, a word from our sponsor. Kennro, it's your turn.
Well, Ken, lucky enough to survive, goes, Callistra, you saved me. I guess that's just so I can bring my friends back as well. And I have a 3-action heal left for a burst heal that will hit everybody for 1d8.
He steps out of the room and only gets half you because there's somebody who doesn't like him, sure. Okay. No, it's 3 actions. He can't move. I'm just kidding.
All right. It's just a simple 1d8 for a 3-action heal, and it is a 30-foot emanation, so I can hit all of the party.
Okay.
And we'll roll a d8.
The 30-foot emancipation. Jesus.
Sounds dirty, doesn't it, Spiegler? Just the way
30 foot, yeah. And that's a 4 back to everybody.
Oh. Now, funny enough, besides all that stress, I'm noticing that Kennro, remember I had him like put your left foot in, crack the whip, and then step out of the room and do the hokey pokey. I kept him safe so that I wouldn't accidentally get Troy killed. We did such a good job of keeping Kennro safe. He took no damage last episode, and he has 24 hit points. So the 18 damage wouldn't have dropped him. But if he crit failed, then he would have got wiped out. So it's sort of a chance within a chance we could have ended up with a TPK. Guys, your eyes flutter open. And after almost dying at hands of the blood siphon, do you guys wish to press on with 4 hit points or head home? We'll hand wave a night, do some healing, regroup with Krega, and possibly come back. You guys are on the boat island and underneath it, by the way. You're not in the main dungeon. You guys are doing the little side dungeon, level 2?
That's right. We did go down there, didn't we?
Yes. Did you guys want to do the old let's go back to town? Drag your butts out of there?
We definitely need Dubsy, my friend, you're looking a little worse for wear, I think. I think you could use a night of rest.
I could use a nice soak in a nice river. Lots of, lily pads and stuff.
Is that your comfort? We've been going back to the temple, so, wasn't sure where your comfort place was.
Oh, yeah, somewhere nice and wet. I take one of those lily pads and put it over my head, slide it down over my eyes. Nothing like it.
Sound
He
quite
just naps out here in the swamp.
I'll have to see it one day. Is it good to go back?
Sorry, before you guys run off, you never did get a chance to look at the room. Yes?
Yeah.
The machine in
Everyone's
this
all
room.
still catching their breath. They're all beat up and standing up again.
Yeah, no, I just meant like before I heard you guys back home, you could at least search the room if you wish.
I guess it's not a bad idea. We have a minute to do that. Just let's not open any doors. Let's keep.
No, it's just the proverbial take 20 minutes, search around, give me some perception checks in the tower if you would. Oh, they would. Dubsy in the tower. Perception in the tower.
Always perceiving.
Oh, look at this. Oh, some waste of awesome rolls in an empty room. This is great. Keep them coming. I mean,
What is with this guy?
I'm just kidding. The main table is a machine apparatus that this thing was hiding under. It's a big sort of torture machine apparatus. It's sadistic looking. You guys are looking this thing over, and there does seem to be sort of an artistic form as opposed to function. Does anyone have occultism or religion check? Give me some recall knowledge in the tower. Anyone?
I have some religion.
Actually,
I have both.
Actually, you can give me these open, actually, because since it's not one of those, like, there's an object and you guys are staring at it, so there's no mystery here.
That's
You guys want to give me these open?
for religion with for a 28.
Oh, nice.
18
I
religion.
got a 17.
Okay. Dubsy?
18 religion.
I liked your tower roll better. It was 23.
Now we know why he made us do it something else.
No. I just was trying to constantly not just use the tower. Like, it's cool in game, but in podcasting, it's like there's this silence, and then I just like, oh, sorry, or oh, you guys are pretty good though. Out of 4 rolls, there's usually always somebody that ekes by the DC, and I usually get to tell the little tidbit most times, like 9 times out of 10. Anyway, recalling knowledge, Kennro, you determine that the device aids in the actual casting of the Create Undead ritual. Now, in the new Pathfinder core rules and in legacy rules, Raise Dead and stuff isn't a spell, it's an actual ritual. You get a book, and there's chalk on the floor, and candles and incense, and dinner with friends, and this whole thing. And you need to learn chanting, and it could take a day, hours, 5 minutes, 3 weeks to perform a ritual, because it's a big hoopla. And under said umbrella is the Create Undead thingy. This device would give a +2 bonus to cast that ritualistic casting, on top of the fact that you could lay a body and there's a drill. You can drill into somebody's head, which is really gross. But there we have it.
Dang, if they're not dead already, you can make them dead.
I forgot the voice I used for Bobo. You remember the little doll you guys have been schlepping along? Bilbo or Bobo? Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Corey's new best friend is his teddy bear.
Oh,
You guys search his room, got some money, and they're like, what's the south? He's like, oh, it's the workroom. And you guys go in there and get attacked immediately. Don't blame the doll. He didn't know this thing was here.
did I just hear comments about Bobo?
Yeah, Bobo.
Bobo. Well,
Your best friend.
my stepson walked around with a teddy bear until he was 5 or 6, and the teddy bear's name was Bobo.
Oh, yeah?
Absolutely.
Did I get the name right? You know, I'm not... Barbo.
Borbo.
Sorry, Borbo. B-O-R-B-O. Borbo. It's Borbo, sorry. Borbo. Well, no wonder you subconsciously picked that thing up, Corey, and started schlepping it around. So,
Absolutely.
yeah. However, can I also have a perception check in the tower? Oh, sorry, we already did that, didn't we? Let's go back to your perceptions. It is... It was your leaning over the device, but there is a gemstone, a black onyx gemstone in the machine. It looks like it could be pried out easily enough.
Dubsy, my friend, you've got some slippery little fingers. I want to just make sure this isn't trapped, and I'll show him the gem, and maybe give me a hand getting it out of there. Or at least I'll try to get it out if it's not trapped, because he's only got a couple hit points left. I'll do the main work if it is.
Taking a look for any traps. Hope I don't die.
The tower, oh, okay.
I'm
Not
sorry. I'm listening, but I'm also digging up a parcel, so that if you guys are successful, I can give you the treasure.
And Dubsy just did a roll for you, I think, in the tower.
You don't seem to find a trap.
I will.
Looks
clear another
okay.
way. Thank you, buddy. And I'll take the gem out.
Threw it on the party sheet, guys. 25 gold piece, or 250 silver, as you would say. Black onyx gem for the party for your trouble, because that thing was a lot of trouble. Now, what do you want to do? Shit talk. So.
Can we take the doll to Dr. Green or whatever his name was? You know, the one that Craiga likes.
Green?
Dr. Green.
Dr. Green. Oh, I love it.
I love
I'm going to take an archetype. Is it going to be like a medic or some kind of, paramedic archetype I can take, right?
I think that's probably the wisest idea.
Some action show like emergency room, right? And they're like, we gotta work on this patient's stat. To the library to research. And there's very slow, quiet music as everyone's looking through pages to help this patient, and then back to the operating room. All right. So you guys want to jet out of here, or?
Yeah, I think that's the best bet. Mr. Monk, are you okay with that idea?
Let's do it.
Excellent.
Luckily, there's only a couple of rooms that you literally very recently traversed. Don't have time for me to random counter and dump something in 5 minutes behind you. You get to the surface, you cross the bridge, and it's a straight walk across beside the castle grounds, familiar ground, all the way back. I will be kind and only roll for random encounters once. Well, I got 30% if you're... and 98%. Okay, never mind. You're fine. Let's all go back to town. It's my town, it's your town. We're back in town. Let me guess, you want to go to 18, the Dawnflower Library and Sanctumorium and Battle Dome. That's Sunday.
Yeah, and we need to give Craig a hard time.
Biggest fight of our night. I think there's a reason he survived with his old friends.
You think?
Just doesn't seem to ever be there. One of those things we might have to keep an eye on. Dubsy,
you guys saved his butt. Where was he? Shouldn't he be showing up right now, like to come and save you? You guys meet him on the road, What's your excuse, Craig? He comes schlepping up the road. He's got cotton candy. They had like a fall fair or something on. He's got candy and ribbons and face painted, and he's just wandering back to the dungeon. Do. Oh, there he is. Oh, you guys look like shit. No? No. You have a legit reason. Besides the fact he couldn't make the episode, there was something we decided to do with Craig. He was healing, he was learning. You guys went, oh, it's just a little boathouse, quickie dungeon. We don't need him. We'll just in and out, Whoops. So, it's everybody's fault. Not mine, but everybody else's fault. We'll go with that. So, back at the old temple. Dumping what spells we can. I believe that we've got this down to a science of 2.5 days.
Have days to heal up or to what? Sorry.
Yeah. Like you empty whatever spell you had, right? And then you go back and you guys do medicine checks to try and heal each other. And then
there's also an overnight where
there's at least an overnight, right? So this is the half day. Then you spend overnight with your medicine checks, a full day. And then day 2, in the middle of the day after resting or whatever, you guys could head back to the dungeon. And I'll just mark this time passing on my calendar here. No reason.
Wonder if I won my bets on the Battle Dome.
Flat broke. You were just a king a day ago, and then you bet it all on Dubsy to win or something. You got thrashed, and then you guys had to heal up an extra day or something. You lost all your money. I mean, that would be the sort of, doesn't it figure kind of way of it all working out? Doesn't it just figure? Oh yeah, shit.
Oh yeah.
So,
do we have more party loot?
Yeah, I guess while you're back in town, let's look at our bread and butter for the day. While we're back here in Happy Land, let's all go back to Little Happy Town. A black onyx gemstone, a shard of jade, a silver statuette, and slick armor rune that you guys wanted transcribed On to somebody, yes, no? Or just sell it?
What does the slick armor do?
It gives you a +1 acrobatic checks when you try to escape or squeeze. It's also 45 gold.
Yeah, Kraga doesn't need that. He
I
just
was gonna
breaks
say,
out
I
of the
think-
spawns.
I think it's still in the
strength.
party loot because you guys had decided to sell it. Yes, no?
Yeah, I'm okay with selling it.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm going to push the magic
Very
button.
good with it.
When you sell things in the open market, generally everything you get 50% at cost. And voila! Our party goal just jumped. We have all our toys are gone, and you have 61 gold pieces, 8 silver, and 20 copper in the party coffers. Would we to invest this? It was not long ago. A certain GM, moi, was talking to certain players, Vu, in a completely different game, unmentioned, where buying a potion that does like 1d6 and then you get smacked for a d8 is kind of ineffectual. You guys need to invest more gold per potion so that you can take waste a round out of combat. Excuse me, timeout. Glug your potion and get something like 2d8 or 3d6 or something back for your trouble so that when you get hit in the side of the head, sometimes in that same round, you have hit points left over, recovered to continue on said fight. So with hit points being low and gear, what do we have in the way of healing tools? What do you guys have in the way of potions? Because that's kind of come the glaring obvious. Before we get into fancy stuff like invisibility, other potions, just the basic staying 2 feet on the ground upright has seemed to become a bit of a chore for us lately. Yes?
True.
Yep. I have a healing potion lesser, and that's it that I have. Then my healer's too.
What does the lesser do?
Healing potion lesser is a 2d8 plus 5.
That's not bad. So the minor is a first level, 4 gold, and you get 1d8. Next up is a third level potion, lesser that Troy just mentioned, is 12 gold, but 2d8 plus 5. And then we have a greater potion, 12th level, probably not available in this town, 400 gold. Okay, so at 12. Okay, so does anybody else have any kind of healing potions on their person?
I've also got a healing potion lesser.
Okay, so who does not?
Oh wait, no, I don't. I have 0 of that one. Never mind. I must have used it.
Okay.
I have one.
I have one.
You have a lesser?
I have a lesser.
Okay. So shall we start with Dubsy and bring him up to par with 1, and you guys will spend 12 gold out of that loot so far? Okay.
Yes.
Good with that.
Okay. Now that everybody has a single... Where is it? A single lesser... Put it on your character. I don't even see it now.
I'll just put a 1
Vial
next
of
to it.
Ruby red liquid. Oh.
I see the ruby red.
Yeah, that's a lesser... So you do have 1. You just never ID'd it.
That's fine.
Oops. I didn't mean to say that loud. Okay, somebody do some... Give me some spellcraft checks, everybody. And just spam me in the tower. Okay, so at 12, so that's another one for you. And we have... what has Gregor got? Gregor. No, he's not here right now, but I'm sure he'll come prancing back into the dungeon soon. Very, very soon. Because you know what? Now that you guys have completed the boss battle on the final level and are about to go to the 3rd level, our milestone XP value... Sorry, did we switch to XP or are we still using milestone in this? We're still using milestone in this one, right?
Yeah, I think so.
We were using XP for a while,
Yeah, but I don't think it played out.
but I mean, yeah, at this point, especially if we're going to level 3, like
This one.
next level, let's go.
Yeah. Sorry, I was like building up to something. Yeah, and you're about to... Wait a minute, I've completely forgotten. Gentlemen, as I sort through some potions and spend your money for you, ha ha ha, I would like you all to go to the main page on your character sheet. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Over there? Yes. Corey, yes. All right. Main page, character sheet.
My apologies.
All right.
Main page.
Over there?
Sheet.
Yeah.
Right here.
Hit the tracker button at the top.
Got it.
Okay. Go down the right side in a little bit. You'll see another crimson button that says add a level.
Right there.
Yeah.
So I
Switch to
clicked it.
core rules. Switching to core rules, gentlemen. It'll say switch to core rules. That's what we're doing.
Didn't say
We'll
that.
try to get it. Oh, okay. We will try to switch over. Gentlemen, you are now.
Okay, hold on. This says I'm unable to level up.
Because.
Cannot find a valid linked class.
You don't have any of your modules loaded.
Probably not.
I'll bet you I don't.
I just went through doing that.
Right, can I do that without signing back out?
Yeah, you just hit library on the top right,
Modules.
modules, and then activate.
Okay.
The ones that Jeff tells you to activate.
Okay. What do I need? Do I need these
Everything.
agents?
You need, instead of the legacy player's guide, you need the one called player's core.
Is that the only one I need right now?
And then everything that says Lost Omens.
Actually, so I have an Age of Ashes AP5. Do I need those?
No, you don't need the adventure ones, just the rule books.
So I don't need the player's guide? I need Lost Omens?
Player's guide, does it say core?
It says
legacy?
Age of Ashes player's guide.
Oh, no. No, that's for a different adventure.
Outlaws.
Nope.
I'm waiting for the page to change. Outlaws. Pathfinder, Dark Archive, Book of
Yes.
Dead, Guns and Gears,
Yes.
Lost Omens.
Yes.
So we don't want both player's guide and player Pathfinder Second Edition core. Player's
Actually,
core.
Put them both in because we don't like the core doesn't have all the updated classes yet, and we're falling
Yeah.
back on legacy. So yeah, do both.
And I noticed when I took out the other one, if I only had one, then there was a couple things missing in the store, like the healing potions wouldn't show up if you only had player core.
Rage of Elements, Secrets of Magic.
Wouldn't hoit.
55 hit points for good old Kraga.
Oh yes, we're definitely going to do the. What did we get for our trouble reveal?
Treasure Vault, Advanced Player's Guide.
Yep.
And I need these Lost Omens.
Because they have all the extra feats and toys in them.
And
So many happy choices.
Because I had to reinstall, that's why nothing was loaded.
Braga, you're walking around with a silver sword cane. Because silver is good against Fae and demons, I'm assuming you did not want to give that up. You actually tried to use it on the fly demon, didn't you? So you're going to hang on to that?
I have a +1 Warhammer now, which is basically the same thing as silver, right?
I need the second edition core rules.
Yes, you do. The thing
Right.
with, like, say, silver is a demon could have a vulnerability to it, and it would be double damage. As opposed to your plus Warhammer going, yes, I can hit with my Warhammer, but it's not automatically striking. You know what I mean? So
I get it now.
I would say that because you found it in dungeon, some gear is dungeon related. Like, oh, what am I going to do with the silver can? It's like, keep it. You never know. Could be a key. Could be just a handy weapon to have later in the dungeon. So
Strength of Thousands Player's Guide.
no, you don't need that one. But that being said, though, you could go buy a silver Warhammer. You could just sell the cane and go, right, and it's more expensive. You guys lose gold doing that, but at least you get to stay on brand with your favorite weapon or whatever. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would want the like if there was like a silver maul
Yeah,
Craig a silver tusk. I gotta have
look at how
some
much it
silver.
costs. You could hook up silver maul or silver weapon, and then you could pay to have your +1 rune transferred from one weapon to the other.
So I get the same error.
You get the what?
Cannot find a valid link class.
Would not tell you. That's something we'll have to discuss outside of pod.
Yeah, unless I missed something. The Age of Ashes AP5 and AP6. Do I need those? Player's guide, battle maps.
Let me try and level you myself. I'm wondering, because I didn't have any luck before either. Nope, there you go. Okay. At this new level, sir, you get to add a general feat, and you get to increase one of your skills. As in, pick a new skill for trained, or turn one of your trained skills into expert. Look at the smoke coming out of his ears while he's mulling that over. I could be an expert in acrobatics. I could be an expert in athletics. They give certain perks. Or you could train in intimidation. Well, I'll finally have to take you seriously. So many choices. And a general skill feat.
There are.
Kraga seems to be quickest on the draw, and since you kind of missed last session, let's start with Spiegler. Let's talk about the new you. While I take off gold, because I've basically given an extra lesser potion to each character. So you guys each should have 2 lesser potions, plus any minors that you already had on your character. And at 12 gold each, that will bring your party gold 48 less. So your 48 gold is now far less. I mean, your 61 gold is now far less. Talk to me, Spiegler.
I'm still looking on the general feat to pick.
Well, you were all buffed to tell me hit point stuff. Tell me what you got. How your saves doing? How's your AC? Let's talk about that.
Yeah, 55 hit points, 20 AC, and then Fortitude is 10, Reflex is 6, Will is 7.
And you're still selecting you're going to figure out something new with your skill.
I also got a new feat.
General feat, yeah?
No, like, I think it's like a barbarian, like automatically, I get a feature called Deny Advantage.
It's a general feat, gentlemen. Welcome to Battle Medicine. If anybody doesn't have it, you guys were all swearing several episodes again. Then my very next feat will be Battle Medicine because only one of you had it. So I'm just saying, reminding those that don't have it want it. Yes, no? It's fine with me if you don't take it.
I'm going to take it.
Dungeon will win. Oh, damn it.
So how do I do that?
I'll just slap it on you. It's all right. Like you said, your side of the game is not very kind. So that's a general feat. I still have to come up with a skill increase. Yes. So like I said, if you're looking at your skills, anything that's a dash you could activate by, like, I learned Arcana, I learned Intimidation, I learned Nature or Occultism or Stealth or Survival or Thievery, and you become trained in it. The ones that are already trained at this level, you can now boost them to Expert. And there are certain things, feats and stuff that you can start taking where it's like prerequisite for the Uber grab must be Expert and Athletics or,
Yeah, and either Jeff can do it for you, or if you click on there's an edit list button at the top right corner, and it's like a
the brown slash thing.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to take continual recovery. So I can become an expert in medicine. So now my treat wounds can be done every 10 minutes, not every hour.
Oh, sweet. Dude, that's a party saver right now. We're never going to see a TPK. Excuse me while I bang my head on my mic.
Will bump myself up with my skill increase to a master in medicine, and then add continual recovery.
Okay, no, hang on a second. You have to be certain levels to get to I don't know if you can get mastery at 3rd level. and anything. You know what I mean? Like you might be already expert.
Expert. No, you're Emily expert. You're right. Never mind.
Sorry.
Darn.
Legendary and master you might have to be much higher before you're allowed to turn those skills over.
You're
Seventh
right.
for
I
master.
misread the track.
There you go. Sorry, was that true?
7th level for master.
That low, eh? What's legendary? Like 12?
15th. Wait.
16th is W for wire foo and anime levels. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, 15th for legendary.
Cool. Kennro, let's talk about
medicine, so I actually can do that.
There you go.
There it is.
Let's talk about Kenro's saving throws, new hit points. The new man that stands before us.
Kennro is up to 32 hit points. I got my second doctrine for my cloistered cleric, so my fortitude save now becomes an expert, so it's at +7. And I have chosen, as I said, I put my skill increase into medicine so that I could choose continual recovery. My reflex save is a +6, and my will is a +11.
And you've got Nurse Kraga and Nurse Cognua with their Icky Vicky Stitch battle medicine to back the party up for aid another and going it alone, right? Cross training, whatever. Good to have.
I think I'm going to train in stealth.
Okay. Done and done. Now everybody else has trained stealth. Actually, we do have stealthy Dubsy. Instead of him going alone, now the dwarf can creep behind him. You know? And when he blows his roll, he'd be like, we're being quiet. We're being very quiet, guys. Can you see us up here? It's his first day on the stealth job, you know.
We're bathtub buddies. Sneaking along.
Oh, yeah. Go back for that bathtub ticket with you. You guys could use the bathtub, like, cross the swamp and then take it in the dungeon, yeah.
No new funky skills, no new abilities that I can grab.
What are you guys? 3rd? You don't get a new archetype dedication feat till 4th.
All right.
Kennro is an actual caster, so he should get some new spells that should bump up a little bit.
I do get an extra. Actually, I get access to 2nd level spells now. That's right. Ooh, I can choose those.
Now, being a monk, your saving throws are going to be awesome compared to these guys, and they should have all gone up a little bit. So what are your new saves and your new hit points there?
Oh, let's see. My new hit points jump to a max of 46. My fortitude, reflex, and will are all +9. Perception and stealth didn't change.
Just some perspective for you guys in the audience. Kraga, as a mighty barbarian, has 58 now. In 2nd place, Cognul, the dwarven mighty monk, at 46. Next to him, our rogue Dubsy, for whatever constitution boost reason, possibly 36. Then we have Kennro, our cleric, at 32. And then because Gregar, orc or not, or constitution or not, because he's a magus, like an arcane class, he only has 26 hit points, currently at 2nd level. And when he bumps to, I'll let him level himself, to 3rd, he will probably fall into that 32, I would guess, category. Sorry, Cognul. You were talking about how awesome your saves were, yes?
Oh, yes. +9, +9, +9. Fortitude, reflex, and will.
So instead of having something dip like 7 and something go above 9 like 10, like off kilter, the monks have a nice, even, and decent plane of, I'm good at everything.
Well, what else would you expect from little short guys?
That roll.
That's right.
When you guys get to, I don't know if it's 4th or 5th level, there'll be a stat bonus boost soon. But right now, enjoy 3rd level. Enjoy heading down to the 3rd level of the dungeon. So many levels to go. Are we having a good time? It's been 2 years. 3. We do a level a year because of our schedules. I still enjoy this. A dungeon crawl has a sweet simplicity to it. Character building, put your guys together, walk around, fight interesting monsters, Now, this cast, Monday and occasionally Wednesday, we've been playing Outlaws of Alkenstar. Has more story, has more panache to it. And we're looking to possibly rotate some cameos in there. You might see Corey back in there again sooner or later. You never know. But as long as Corey draws breath, as long as the monk is alive, this game will. So you set up front, so I could target you, right? Yeah. This particular podcast will schlep along. Right? Dubsy, you're awful quiet over there.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the new you.
Sure. 36 hit points, 7 fortitude, 11 reflex, and 9 will. 20 AC. Let's see. I also got denied advantage just for being a rogue at level 3. I took Die Hard because I'm having trouble not dying. So I die.
Die Hard give you.
It takes more to kill you than most. You die from dying condition 5 rather than dying 4.
Gets you that extra round.
I have one more round.
That's funny because considering how close you've gotten, not just in this game, but yeah, that's funny.
And then
I like that. That's good.
I also get a skill for being a rogue, and so I took Wary Disarmament.
Okay.
Basically, I get a +2 AC to saves against devices or traps I trigger while disarming them.
Okay. Failed roll could come your way, right? Or I say you don't seem to find a trap, and there secretly is one because you botch your, perception.
It's never happened.
Yeah, I would say like for a rogue and maybe even, well, just about anyone, like that perception you've trained, great, make an expert as soon as you get, like, I think the rogue actually starts with expert perception at first level because they have to find shit. Like, just constantly turn that perception over. They don't
Sadly,
miss anything.
You can't increase your perception. It's automatic through your class.
Really? It's not a skill that you can just jump?
Yeah, it's not something you can increase when you want. So I can't make it like, if I wasn't expert, I can't make it expert now because it'll come. Yeah, it's one of those things. So at like level 5 or 7 or something, it'll just auto increase for like every class to something.
Well, I guess that's fair in the fact that they keep the classes balanced. They give Rogue the obvious advantage for now, and everyone else schleps along at 5th and then 10th and then whatever. Because otherwise you got some eager beager wizard going, okay, from 10 feet away, I tell the Rogue his job. I can see this with my mastery of perception. Thank you, Sherlock. Right, so in one aspect, it's cool. The new D&D is versatility. If you want to play a rainbow butt monkey that has demonic, angelic, sorcery, godsmack, poo demon, herald, like it just, it's a real mixed bag. I like how Pathfinder has cultures that mimic our own, like they have their own Egypt with its own lore. So they have people that would be relatable to Egyptians coming out of, and the monsters from that lore coming out of that area, and then spreads, and then you have some player going, cool, I want to be a mummy. Okay, but looking at the lore, there should be some reason why you're playing a mummy or have the new mummy archetype. No, just want it. My monk kick ass, right? So, Dwarven Monk from the Five King Mountains, you want to be a mummy. I'm not naming any names. Not you, Corey. I'm talking about Messina. Was always he got killed in the other game, and he's like, I want to be a mummy. Like, explain that. Anyway, Kennro, everybody still having a look here. So, our next big thing. So if you guys check on your sheets, not just the feats that we've been talking about you selected, but on your abilities, the class features, not just class skills and class feats that you take yourself, there's class features that pop up. Like Corey, you've got 2 new ones.
Absolutely. I picked up Incredible Movement, which reads, you move like the wind. You gain a +10 foot status bonus to your speed whenever you're not wearing armor. The bonus increases by 5 feet for every 4 levels you have beyond 3rd. Well, since I'm not wearing any armor, I get to go 30. That's kind of
Wait,
fantastic.
sluggish for you. What was the other one?
That's right. The other one is called Mystic Strikes. Focusing your will into your physical attacks imbues them with mystical energy. Your unarmed attacks become magical, allowing them to get past resistances to non-magical attacks. However, you still need an item such as Hand Wraps of Mighty Blows to gain an item bonus to attack rolls or increase your attack's weapon damage dice. I think so.
Very useful.
I believe so. I think that is a very good grab.
Oh, is that your? You have your key strike where you actually get extra mojo.
That is correct.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
I'm just wondering what it shows. Let me have a look here and see if it shows anything. Yeah, well, it's level 2. So let's have a look at actions.
Anybody else have some cool class features they want to share?
I finally picked my feat for level 3, which was just toughness. I was surprised I didn't have that already on my orc barbarian. He's got to have toughness.
Is that why your hit points jumped up to
58.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, 1 per level.
That gives you a 1 hit point. Well, now you're only 3rd, but now it's like if you take it later, if you take it first level, like I have a hit point, you cash that in 3rd, 5th, or whatever, then it's a bit of a boost, right? So
yeah,
that's cool. What about new class features?
No.
Okay,
No new
something.
class features. I just, like I said, I didn't explain it. Deny advantage is makes it so that I can't really be surprise attacked.
Yeah, that's your 3rd level class feature.
Yeah. If they attack me with a surprise attack, like I'm not flat-footed. I'm not flat-footed to hidden, undetected, or flanking creatures of my level or lower, or creatures of your level of lower using surprise attack.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, so if I'm flanked by 2 enemies, I don't get flat-foot.
Unless one of them is 4th. It says they can still flank their ally, so only one of them would need to be 4th level to botch that, not both.
Yeah,
That's
you're right.
Still, the next time you get flanked, and I'm putting the new, what they call off guard as opposed to flat-footed, you can go, nope. You have to remember that. Cool. So, Dozy, got some class features you want to share with the whole class?
Actually have the same one that Krega has. Deny advantage.
You stole his class feature? How dare you?
I saw him denying advantages, and I was like, I'm taking that.
Pretty.
And what about the mighty Kennro?
Nothing new other than what I mentioned there. I'm just kind of looking at 2nd level spells here to.
Well, there's the divine font.
Yeah, the divine font was upgraded. It went to my 2nd one now, which gives me an expert in one of my saves here. In fortitude saves become expert.
Doesn't your deity have like the divine sex swing?
Yeah, but that's not till level 4. I have to get divine balance and divine rope first.
Do you have the healing font or the harmful font?
I
the
have
sex swing
the
font.
healing font because I
And you
need.
gain an additional spell slot at your highest cleric level that you can pair healing spells in. And the number of slots is equal to 1 plus your charisma modifier.
I currently have 3 heals.
Nice. Okay.
My charisma is +2, so I have 3 heal. I'm just looking at
All
some
right.
spells here, some fun 2nd level spells. Like,
Oh, don't can we have those revealed like in combat? So we'll.
oh yeah,
I cast this, and we're like, let's hear all about it. Yeah. So we got to leave something for the box, right? Are you guys ready to go back in?
Absolutely. Krega is kind of upset he missed the last outing.
There's
my
got to be more
question to-
tools.
We are almost out of episode time, but my question for the class would be bringing the main map back up of Itself have doors. Whoop. And you guys have 2 access points. If I can ping here. You guys have the main stairway here that you guys have been going in and out. And once you get down there to where in and around the weird rune room was, and where you found the brown mold near where you just, not where you fought the thing, but where you took out the king, there's a stairwell heading down, which you assume goes to 3rd level. As well as there is still a single door back here beyond the blood siphon torture room that you have not opened. Could be a closet, could be a stairwell, could be another exciting room full of monsters, and I leveled you prematurely. Which way would you guys want to enter your new dungeon level? Because those are 2 of possibly even more ways down that you have found thus far.
I say we go something different.
Yeah, I'm okay going with the second one. We'll thoroughly search this place.
Gotten our butts
Back
kicked.
door,
Where
man.
we gone? Let's go somewhere new again.
All right. This time, sporting the mighty Kraga, you guys return to whence you left, the very spot. +1 adventure. The
What is
five
this
mighty
filthy
heroes-
room?
Gotta be careful, Kraga. Things keep exploding on us.
Thanks for the warning.
Back to the boathouse. Back to a history lesson. Do you guys want to take Borbo with you or leave him with the clerics?
That's up to Cogno.
He could be useful information, but he's been telling you about stuff.
I say we take him.
Could betray you.
Nah, it's okay. I don't think he really wants to do that. I don't think he wants to risk his life.
Besides, if you betray us, it's just something else to kill later.
Okay. So we'll put this to a vote, or is it just like, I kind of have a feeling Corey would like send me a note going, I smuggle them if they say no.
Maybe it's my new stealth. What's my new stealth skill?
Yeah, give me a stealth roll. Let's see you hide this thing on your person.
All right, let's see. Let me find where I did that. Stealth. Are we going in the tower or out in the open?
No. To see. That's a joke.
Natural.
Oh my God, nat 20. He gets a baby carrier that straps on the front and convinces you guys that, the temple acts as an orphanage and, somebody that he slept with caught up with him and dumped a baby and now he's got to schlep this kid around and it's Borbo in disguise, the rattle, and you guys totally buy it. Yeah. No.
Oh my.
Not exactly. No, it's okay. You hide it and everyone said you could bring it. So now they're like, why didn't you bring the doll? It would have been useful. And you're like, no, I'm not wanting to reveal it yet, right? Gentlemen, in this 20-foot by 15-foot torture creative of undead room, in the back corner, adjacent opposite, kitty corner to the way we came in, lies another door. Can I have a marching order, please? Line up. What do you want to do with this door?
Dubsy, lead the way. I'll be right behind you.
Okay. That sounded like a Dubsy perception in the tower.
What do I see? Touching the door.
So we got Crag and Cognual muscling in to be Dubsy's best friend as seconds to lead the way in the charge. Kennro and Grigar, as per usual, guarding our 6 for when Eric shows up next week. Or maybe we'll just leave him behind. I'm pretty big on like you don't show up, you don't get to be in the podcast. But now I see the advantage of like every time someone doesn't show up, you have an outside lifeline that comes marching in to save your butts. So you know what? I'm going to schlep Gregor along. So if you guys get whacked down, so does he. Because look what happened with Spiegler. He missed one. We didn't have him here. Even if Kennro got dropped, you just have your outside guy show up. I'd save everybody. Lick your wounds. So Dubsy with a perception of in the tower. You don't see. Find a trap.
Sure. No trap.
No trap. But you know what you do find? Any guesses?
An empty room full of treasure.
No. Now you find a stairwell going down. 5 foot down, a landing that eggs the corner 5 feet, 10 feet, and then, like apartment stairs, heads down another 5 feet. As so. Dubsy has a quick peek around, inspects the stairs. Who and what is our marching order on the stairs? Are we keeping it the same, or are you guys going to shuffle now that the mysterious door? No one ever traps stairs. Obviously, it's just doors.
Oh, I can continue going, leading the way, inspecting.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, guys, I hate to tell you. It's stairs.
I hate to tell you. I'm disappointed. No, it's stairs. Okay.
Are you sure? There's no ramps, right? I can't deal with ramps.
No, there's a flat landing. Should we get like a piece of board and you can slide down? That'd be like a ramp.
Now we're talking.
And we spend the next day looking for boards.
Day 4.
Day 4. We have a cool sled.
It's great because it spreads out the pressure and you don't trigger traps.
Smart. Right, so we're heading down that staircase.
Yes, sir.
Watch your step, everyone. One trip and we're all going down together. Guess we are all going down together anyways, but I mean...
So it's Dubsy, Frank. So around this corner, the stairwell suddenly drops 15 feet to a small landing of 5 feet, and then it hangs right instead of curling around to the left. Dubsy peeking around this corner, it drops another 15 feet to yet another door. And this map. Fresh, bare map. This is the best part of the dungeon. Nothing but a blackness and a one descending stairwell. Go. Right? Get that lovely feeling of completionism. Oh, so slowly chipping away. Brand new dungeon, I say.
Gonna touch the door and inspect it.
I assume all our weapons are out.
I never assume that. I think you guys are holding hands in a daisy chain like kindergartens, trying not to whisper and giggle. That's the default party line in my head. So, Kraga pulls a weapon. Cognul is a weapon, thanks to his new ability.
Ognu pulls out the doll.
Yeah.
Whoops, I meant to fucking hide that.
Kind of picture Kennro making the whip look like anything. Like he talks with it, he does songs with it, like the guy on stage, wraps around his head like a scarf, puts around his waist like a belt. Like it's always in his hand kind of thing, and what's left of the whip is just like what he's doing, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
You know,
Probably be it. Maybe
wraps
blow up
around
the
his
lamp Indiana Jones style sometimes. Just depending on the mood.
Yeah, or around your like a bandolier, like over the shoulder and down to the hip kind of thing, and he just holds the feathery tip and kind of taps it on his cheek like he's thinking, yeah.
He
Thank
would
you,
probably.
Callistra.
Yeah, that's about right.
He holds the tip up to his ear and talks into the handle. Hello, Callistra. Like an old-timey phone. Help us, we're going to die. It's level 3. I'm for this. You don't seem to find a trap upon the door, Dubsy. What do we have for a light source? Because we have humans. Disgusting humans in the group.
Kennro, do you do the light spell? Cantrip?
I know Gregor can do it.
I can cast light, and I will. Dubsy, what have you holding? What are you holding on to?
I have dark vision, so I don't need it.
I think everyone's got dark vision but you. That's why we keep you
Well,
in the
then,
back.
as the whip is around me as a belt, I'll cast it on the whip, and there it goes.
Okay.
Instead of light walking across the sea.
All right. I will add that to your dude.
Ooh, it looks like Wonder Woman's.
Wonder Woman.
Sometimes I want them to lie to me, though.
I still love the map how for dark vision characters everything is revealed in black and white until somebody actually like burns a light source, then you actually get the color aspect. That's so cool. Dubsy, you're staring at a hallway 5 feet across from you, and it goes 5 feet north and south, ending in a door in each. So a 5 foot deep from your sidewall perspective, up and down 5 feet each, 15 feet long, a door at each. Where do you want to go first?
North or south, guys?
East.
All right. North it is.
Cogno, do you have to?
Absolutely, every time.
Everyone abandons the stairwell after Cogno lets one go. I'm sorry, I thought that's what you meant.
I didn't take the cleanse air spell, so can't really fix that one.
Dubsy, another door, your nemesis.
Perception in the tower.
And for north never fails. Except when it does, then you go south.
Okay.
And
You,
people think my kind stink. Jeez, Cogno, I gotta get out of here.
Thank
Door
you,
does not seem to be trapped.
thank you very much.
Guys, I'm on a roll. 3 untrapped doors.
Let's keep up that streak.
You open the door. The walls of this empty room are decorated with hundreds upon hundreds of tiny little harsh marks, as if someone has been counting days for ages upon ages. To the northwest, an iron door with a barred window sits in the wall, but a large open padlock hanging from the door's latch. Standing in the corner of the room, looking incredibly bored, is a cloven-hoofed, red-skinned, giant-horned, polearm wielding, glowing-eyed, longer than saber-toothed tusked figure, picking his nose and wiping it on the wall. And then he looks over at the door and he's blinking at Dubsy, who's blinking back at him.
We're
And there's this
here
long
to save you.
pause. This thing sighs and speaks common to you in a diabolical accent and says, "Afraid there ain't no saving me, mate. I'm one of the boys." And we will see you all next time.
Crap, his butcher. Run!
That's Belly Motherfucker Butcher.
Warlock cast arcane gate because we need an escape. higher love. Oh, tell me not to give up. Provoke me, haste me, faster dash. Returning, churning, savage attack. The character is so cozy, buckets of dice. You know me, I'm gonna write all these actions down. Blowing bubbles below, see camping next to coyotes. I don't wanna die, let's head back to town. Let's head back to...
I wonder if he's guarding Tech Knight's sex cave.
That boys. But yeah.